dust rolls in on a dead man's wind. Church bells crack with a rusted ring. I saw thunder riding fences of bone, 4 cold shadows on a pale horse throne. One brought fire, one famine's hand, one held war, one buried the land. Boot heels echo on a blood-red road. Names get heavy when the sins get old. Mama prayed but the sky stayed mute. Heaven locked up, no absolutes. Clock stopped
turning, mercy ran thin. Every step closer is a deeper sin.
Here come the Four Horsemen, calling my name. Riding through smoke, riding through flame. Truth in their eyes, judgment in breath. One breath of life, 3 whispers of death.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen won't let me run.
When the last bell tolls, we're all undone. Black coat preacher with a hollow stare. Gold tip scales, but he don't play fair. Red horse laughing with a knife-edge grin. White horse clean, but it's soaked in sin.
Pale one follows where hope lay still, cold as a grave on a moonlit hill. Every promise written in ash, every dream breaks like stained glass.
Here come the Four Horsemen, dressed in night, turning wrong roads in the last rites. Crowns of dust, boots of bone, they don't knock, they just come home.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen, slow and sure.
What they take ain't no cure. If salvation ever knew my face, it led me here in this forgotten place. I tried to outrun the sins I've done, but the shadow always keeps my gun. Here come the Four Horsemen, count to 4. Every heartbeat knocking on heaven's door. Say your prayers, spit your lies. They read the truth behind your eyes. Yeah, the Four Horsemen, end of the line. Your soul ain't yours when the stars resign. When the dust settles and the world goes dim, I was waiting on them. They were waiting on me. This kitchen light's yellow, it's staining the walls. This coffee's gone bitter, the last of the pot. There's a ghost in the linoleum answering my call. With the silence I've carried, the only friend I've got. That old wind is whistling one note tune through a crack in the door frame of this forgotten room. And the preacher man told me we all get a stone, a cold piece of earth to face on our tables and chairs with the noise of the living and pretend that somebody cares. When the sun's finally set and the long night is grown, you were born alone, boy, and you die alone. I recall a sweet woman, she had harvest moon eyes, tried to love the hard ground where nothing would grow. She planted sweet roses underneath leaden skies, watered them with hope, but I let in the snow. Yeah, some soil is cursed, no matter the seed. She took her warm sunlight, the one thing I need. And the preacher man told me we all get a stone, a cold piece of earth to face on our own. You can build you a house, fill the tables and chairs with the noise of the living and pretend that somebody cared. But when the sun's finally set and the long night is grown, you were born alone, boy, and you die alone. This bottle of whiskey ain't talking no lies, it's just echoing back what I've known all my life, that the first breath you take and the last one you make is a solo journey for heaven or hell, say. And the preacher man told me we all get a stone, a cold piece of earth to face on our own. You can build you a house, fill the tables and chairs with the noise of the living and pretend that somebody cares. But when the sun's finally set and the long night is grown, you were born alone, boy, and you die alone. Born alone. Die alone. Just a hum of the wire and the dead I still hold. rust on the doorway, cold wind creeping in. I've been fighting off the shadow, but the shadows always win. These worn out boots keep sinking where the truth won't ever rise. And a bottle on the table, just another way to lie. In the dying light, I'm fading slow. Lost the fire in my chest a long time ago. Every prayer I whispered never made it through the night. Now I'm walking with a ghost in the dying light. A heart can only break so far before it turns to stone. Now I've carried all my demons like a house that ain't a home. The memories keep burning, turning rivers into scars, and hope's a distant whisper buried underneath the stars. In the dying light, I'm fading slow. Lost the fire in my chest a long time ago. Every prayer I whispered never made it through the night. Now I'm walking with a ghost in the dying light. Maybe peace is just a myth for men who've walked too long alone. Maybe darkness is the only place a broken soul can go. In the dying light, there's nothing left, just the echo of a heartbeat running out of breath. If tomorrow finds me gone, don't bother asking why. I was already gone in the dying light. This old whiskey's lost its burn, just like these lessons I never learned. The dust in this house, it settled deep, right on the promises I couldn't keep. I hear the wind call out my name in a voice I don't recognize, but it's all the same. So let the dark angels come. I ain't scared. Let them drag their wings across this porch board floor. I've made my peace with the coming night. There ain't no fight left in me to fight. Let the dark angels come, I'm already there. Saw the preacher man in town today. He looked right through me, had nothing to say. My shadow's the only thing that walks with me through the ruins of what used to be. The well is dry, the crops are dead. There's just a hollow echo inside my head. So let the dark angels come. I ain't scared. Let them drag their wings across this porch board floor. I've made my peace with the coming night. There ain't no fight left in me to fight. Let the dark angels come, I'm already there. I drew done. Dark angels come, I ain't scared. Let them drag their wings across this porch board floor. I've made my peace with the coming night. There ain't no fight left in me to fight. Let the dark angels come, I'm already there. Yeah, I'm already there. Dust on the doorway, cold wind creeping in. I've been fighting off the shadow, but the shadows always win. These worn out boots keep sinking where the truth won't ever rise. And a bottle on the table, just another way to lie. In the dying light, I'm fading slow. Lost the fire in my chest a long time ago. Every prayer I whispered never made it through the night. Now I'm walking with the ghosts in the dying light. A heart can only break so far before it turns to stone. Now I've carried all my demons like a house that ain't a home. The memories keep burning, turning rivers into scars, and hope's a distant whisper buried underneath the stars. In the dying light, I'm fading slow. Lost the fire in my chest a long time ago. Every prayer I whispered never made it through the night. Now I'm walking with a ghost in the dying light. Maybe peace is just a myth for men who've walked too long alone. Maybe darkness is the only place a broken soul can go. In the dying light, there's nothing left, just the echo of a heartbeat running out of breath. If tomorrow finds me gone, don't bother asking why. I was already gone in the dying light. Wake up every morning, pour coffee in the dark, try to hide the trembling this tired, aching heart. Folks say I'm doing fine, but they don't see the fight. Got 1,000 heavy memories keeping me up at night, and I'm tired of pretending that I'm alright, holding in the storm while I'm losing the light. So I wear fake smiles like a mask on my pain, laughing out loud while I'm drowning in the rain, holding it together though I'm breaking all the while. Nobody sees the tears behind these fake smiles. Drive the same old highway, past the ghosts of who I was, talking to the silence like it's someone I can trust. People say I'm strong, but they don't know the cost. Every step I'm taking feels like walking with the lost. I keep trying to outrun all the hurt inside, but the truth keeps catching up every time I try. So I wear fake smiles like a mask on my pain, laughing out loud while I'm drowning in the rain, holding it together though I'm breaking all the while. Nobody sees the tears behind these fake smiles. Maybe someday I'll lay this heavy burden down, let someone see the hurt I've been carrying around. But till that day comes, I'll keep hiding for a while, living in the shadows of these tired fake smiles. Yeah, these fake smiles, they're all I've ever shown, put up for the world so they leave me alone. One day I'll be stronger, but tonight I'm just fragile, trying not to fall apart behind these fake smiles. Whiskey burns, the night is cold. These empty roads, they feel like home. Shadows dance where the light won't go. I carry grief that nobody knows. Wash away my sorrow, river run deep. Take the pain I hide when I try to sleep. Let the current pull me far from the fight. Drown these memories in the pale moonlight. Photographs and letters, torn and stained. Love once alive, now only pain remains. I hear your voice in the wind's low cry, a ghost of hope I can't deny. Wash away my sorrow, river run deep. Take the pain I hide when I try to sleep. Let the current pull me far from the fight. Drown these memories in the pale moonlight. I walk through fire, I walk through rain. Every step marked by heartache and shame. If these tears can carve a new dawn's glow, maybe I'll find a place to let go. Wash away my sorrow, river run deep. Carry the burdens that I cannot keep. Let the current pull me far from the night, till I'm nothing but peace in the pale moonlight. Midnight hums on an empty line. Old road knows this heart of mine. Rust on the mailbox, dust in the drive. Pictures in frames that still look alive. Mama's laugh in the kitchen light. Now it's just echoes every night. Radio prayer, AM blues. Every mile's a memory I lose. I count my scars like unpaid loans. Every promise carved in stone. The good days are gone, like smoke in the rain. I reach for the past, but it slips through the pain. I beg the dawn, but it won't stay long. Yeah, the good days are gone, and I'm barely holding on. Boot heels tapping a hollow beat. Barroom hymns in a broken seat. Friends moved on, or they settled down. I stayed married to this one-horse town. Faith wears thin like an old flannel Yeah, the good days are gone before the morning's born. If hope's a river, I'm stuck upstream. Dissonance ringing between what was and what's been. I trade my pride for one clear sign. Resolution waits, but it's taking its time. Lord, teach my heart how to let it be. The good days are gone, but I sing them strong. Every tear finds a place in this song. When the night feels endless and the truth feels drawn, I'll carry the fire, though the good days are gone. Lay down the ghetto guitar. Down this road I keep moving on, whispering prayers to the break of dawn. test, it's a tune, and I'm chiseling my name in the stone. There is no light at the end of this tunnel. I'm just dying here alone. No light, just a whistle of the midnight train fading down the line. Fading down the line. Sun burned my name in the wanted ink. Church bells judge me faster than I can think. I've slept with ghosts in a loaded past. Every mile marker says I won't last. Sheriff's shadow on a whiskey wall. Hear my sins when the hounds start to call. I'm weighted dead or live by the law and the land, with a price on my head and blood on my hands. If they take me tonight, or I see dawn rise, I'll ride this truth till the bullets decide. Yeah, I'm weighted dead or live. Mama prayed soft, but the road prayed loud. I learned my faith with a gun in a crowd. Gold dust dreams turned iron and lead. Every promise broke, every tear I bled. Moon cut sharp like a blade in the sky. Every step closer, nowhere to hide. I'm weighted dead or live. Hear the posters cry from the border town to the county line. If mercy's a myth or justice lies, I'll stand my ground till the last goodbye. Yeah, I'm weighted dead or live. Time slows down, heartbeat drums, 6 shots echo, then silence comes. Key modulates up a half-step, tension burns, dissonance begs for a lesson learned. Behind my own weeps, tremolo hums, pedal point holds while the verdict comes. I'm weighted dead or live, let the record show I paid my dues on a dirt road. Oh, if heaven won't have me and hell won't try, I'll meet my fate with my chin held high. Yeah, I'm weighted dead or live. Fade with boots in the gravel, not swallowing life. One last chord, then the long ride. I was born on a dirt road, dust upon my tongue. Learned to walk and then to run beneath the hard time sun. Mama cried, Daddy prayed, trying to save my breath. But the first step that I took was on a road that leads to death. Oh, the highway or the homestead, the whiskey or the well. Don't matter how you're traveling, just fooling yourself. From the doctor's first sharp slap to a smoker's final breath, yeah, it's a truth we all come to know. All roads lead to death. I loved a woman once with fire in her soul. We built a dream on shifting sand beyond our control. She packed her bags and said, I'm chasing happiness. Left me standing on that porch on a road that leads to death. Oh, the highway or the homestead, the whiskey or the well. Don't matter how you're traveling, you're just fooling yourself. From the doctor's first sharp slap to a smoker's final breath, yeah, it's a truth we all come to know. All roads lead to death. Some men chase the neon, some men chase the cross, some count every single gain and add up every loss. You can be a sinner or a saint with nothing left. We're all just heading for the same old sunset. Time no more. I'm just honest with myself. From that first cry in the crib to this old cowboy's last breath, I'm finally seeing clear now. All roads lead to death. All roads, yeah, this dusty one I'm on leads to death. I was raised on a gravel road, promises thin as the air I breathe. Hands are cracked, nights were cold. Learned real fast what belief cost me. Every scar got a story to tell, every prayer hit a ceiling of doubt. But I kept walking straight through hell with a fire I couldn't put out. When the wolves started circling close, I stood my ground in the rain. They tried to break my bones, didn't know they were forged in pain. I got a bulletproof soul. Yeah, I bend, but I don't break. I've been dragged through the dark, still standing in the flame. You can name, you can pull, you can try to take control, but faith hits harder than fear, and my heart's bulletproof. Bulletproof soul. Bulletproof soul. Saw the devil in a mirror once. He wore my face and my doubts. Told me quit, said I'd never become more than the dust I was born from. But hope's a knife when you need it most. Cuts clean through the lies they sell. I learned strength ain't a boast, surviving yourself. When the night tried swallowing me whole, I lit a match in my chest. I chose the long way home. I chose to fight over rest. I got a bulletproof soul. Yeah, I've been, but I don't break. I've been dragged through the dark, still standing in the flame. You can name, you can pull, you can try to take control, but faith hits harder than fear, and my heart's bulletproof. Bulletproof soul. Bulletproof soul. Steel don't cry when it's struck. Thunder don't beg the sky. I was built from the fall of bad luck, from the will just to stay alive. I got a bulletproof soul. Hear it ring when it's tested by fire. Every wound made me whole, every loss lifted me high. You can name, you can pull, but you'll never own control, 'cause truth hits harder than fear, and my heart's bulletproof. Bulletproof soul. Bulletproof soul.